speaking of death, my godfather, man.
Oh, man, your big homie, man. You know what I'm saying?
Kevin Samuels, man. He was an uncle to a lot, man. You know, he passed away. And it's caused an uproar.
In the black community.
In the black community. There's a lot of women who are happy and praising, you know, his death. And I think it's sad because you don't praise death. Like, I don't wish death on my biggest enemies because you can't come back from that. You know, like, that's your last stop, you know. So it's really sad. And they're really proving this point by the way they're acting. You know, if you don't have to agree with a man, you don't have to like what he says. He wasn't out here killing people. He wasn't molesting. He wasn't doing anything heinous. He was giving you opinions on YouTube. And you know, people are out here celebrating like he ran into their house and stole their money. So I just want to say rest in peace to him. He gave a lot of men direction. And there's women I see giving their testimony too, saying he helped their marriage or helped them find somebody. He was cold, hard truth. I think he was the truth that we used to have in the black community. Yeah. You know, that grandma, that grandpa, that uncle that was like,
wasn't sugarcoat nothing. It was straightforward.
You know, was hurting your feelings with the truth, but you needed it. So that was a big blow because he was on a big mission, but he left a lot of material behind, a big legacy. And I listened to him a lot. And like I tell people all the time, he was talking about men before women. He only went viral when he started talking about women. You know, no one cared when he was talking about men.
Yeah, you showed me that too. Like you was listening to him, you was like, man, he says, it's some things I heard him say about men that was like, wow, you know, and it's things that weren't highlighted or put on these shade rooms or, you know what I'm saying, these baller alerts or whatever it is. They definitely weren't highlighting him talking about men because he said some real things about men that, like bro said, either came from our grandparents or came, you know, that was in the black community a long time ago that was basically like raw and uncut, but it was the truth. You know what I'm saying? As far as being a man go, how you carry yourself, what you're supposed to do, certain things. He gave it real. I grew up without a dad, and it's a lot of things I know my dad, if he was a good person, should have did or should have said. And people that take that the wrong way, they ain't looking at themselves. Because there's a few things I know if I would have knew 10 years ago would help me, not with even just where I am, but as a person. So it's a lot that I take from him that's positive, and sometimes where he was brash. But I mean, when do we get to choose our emotion as human beings? You know what I'm saying? We get to listen to him and then be like, well, he's wrong because I don't like how he said it. That's not, you know, that doesn't work.
That's only towards women. That only happens with women. You're only supposed to watch how you talk with women. No one's watched their tone with men. We've been told about, I say it all the time, height, weight, bank account, all that. You know, no one says, hey, soften the blow. You know, no one says, you know, if you don't have an abundance of currency in your portfolio, then you're, you know, less of a patron than those around you. They say if you a broke nigga, then, you know what I'm saying? Like, no one softens the blow when it comes to men, you know? So I don't, all that his tonality stuff, I don't want to hear that. You know, that's just an excuse to say, I don't like what you're saying. But his point's been proven by people celebrating his death, you know? And even his people he didn't get along with or had to, Dr. Umar Johnson, him and Kevin Samuels had disagreements. The Fit and Fresh podcast, they had disagreements, but they all show their love to him because they know he was really doing it out of the kindness of his heart. He really wanted to see, you know, his people prevail and get better, and
do better. Yeah,
if they could do that, then why, you know, is everybody else celebrating? You know,
because they didn't want to look inside themselves, or they can want to see what's wrong with
Fox
them.
Talking about him because he said she looked like she sucked on a bag of lemons. Like, you know, just terrible. But no, I just wanted to say, long live to my guy. Appreciate the work you've done. You affected so many lives, and you know, we're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep your legacy alive.
Man, that's a sad story, but it's also, like you said, he left a lot of good game. Because you can pull up any YouTube, even things that we probably haven't heard yet because it's from his older days or older seminars or older podcasts. But he really, really left a lot of good game for us black people, men and women. And men need to listen to it because I haven't really heard anything I didn't like him saying about men because he's a man. I believe that he can speak. And as far as being a man that is heterosexual, he had a lot of good game for women as well. So if you want to learn, man, just go ahead and tap in. It's a lifetime. It doesn't stop now. We grow every day. We're supposed to keep growing and changing. So go listen to it, man. I'm pretty sure you'll get something out of it. Even if it's a little bit, you'll take something from it.
No, yeah, definitely. So long live my guy, man. We're going to keep it going. Shout out to the Lapeef Network, too, because they show love to him, too. And I Am Courtney. They show love to him, too.